I interrupt my working day to be pale in my bathroom. I'm so pale. Today is a very important day. I have lived in Texas for over a year. A couple months ago, I lost my California driver's license. I literally have no idea where it went. One day, I just couldn't find it. Because everybody moved to Texas, the wait list to get an appointment at the Texas Department of Transportation, or whatever it's called, it's like 3 months. And to be quite honest, I forgot I made an appointment 3 months ago, and it's today. For my California license, when I got it renewed, when I was like 22, I just did it online because the day that I went to the DMV to do it, the line was really long, and I Googled it, and I don't have to take a new picture. They can just use the same one, and then I'll have a horizontal license instead of the vertical license that you have before you turn 21, which means it was the picture that I took when I got my learner's permit at 15 and a half. Here it is. This 24-year-old, I have been entering establishments with that photo and people going, "This isn't you," like very funny, and me having to reluctantly admit that that is what I looked like at 15 and a half. And I looked like that for a while. That was on purpose. And those eyebrows are plucked. As you can see, me taking a new license photo is kind of a big deal because I'm pretty sure I have it for the next 5 years. Okay, I take it back. This is not going well, actually. Okay. Make it look like someone didn't shit across your cheek. It's just blending. It's trusting the process. It's blending. We're trusting. We're trusting. It's so loud. And it's so orange. Oh my God. It's only gonna be my picture for years. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm simping. I've been watching romance movies. Like a lot of them. I watched, what was the first one I watched? Oh, always loved this movie as a child. 27 Dresses. So cute. And then this morning while I was working, I finished the movie Leap Year, which is, again, one of my favorites. And you know what it is? It's the uptight career woman who meets the like non-caring, like not traditional man, and he makes her lighten up a little. Listen, I'm not saying anything, okay? I just like, I'm simping is what's going on. Okay, let me live. Let me simp in peace. It's what I do now, okay? And it's fun. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, we get it. Okay. Fuck, you'd think someone's here to like kidnap me the way they're banging on my door. FBI, open up. Will I put my actual weight on my ID this time? I haven't weighed 125 pounds since legitimately middle school. Hit puberty, immediately no longer 125 pounds. Haven't seen 120 on the scale in my adult life, ever, 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 ever. When it starts with a 3, like 1-3, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so skinny. I fluctuate between 136 is like the lowest, like, oh my God, she's been working out, and then like 145. And will I lie on my driver's license because my license said 125 when I definitely weighed 155. No doubt about it. I lied. I lied. My 15-year-old self said, oh, no, I'm not telling you the truth about how much I weigh. You don't write it down. They like ask you out loud. You have to tell them out loud what you weigh. I was not willing to. And maybe I will be now because I am not ashamed of my weight. We're just live, laugh, loving. I want to live, laugh, love in these conditions. My wonderful, cute, and gorgeous friend Josie, who just had a baby not too long ago, was telling me this morning, she's like, oh my God, you need to have a baby. Like, we need to have babies together. You need to have a baby. Sister, bestie. I slept for 12 hours last night. At 8 o'clock, my friend and I were talking on the phone. He was like, okay, bye. And I was already laying down, just having a relaxing time, charging my phone. I woke up at 11 p.m. I was like, okay. Took a nighttime nap, I guess. Looked at my phone for 20 minutes, back asleep. Figured I'd sleep through the night, right? Woke up 3 a.m. What am I supposed to do with that, you know? Keep sleeping, fall back asleep around 4 or 5. Had to silence my alarm like 6 times to wake up this morning at 8 to clock into work. Like, how, after basically 12 hours of sleep, was I still wanting to sleep more? What am I fighting? What demons am I facing that are causing such sleepiness? This happened the other day too, maybe last weekend. I took a nap, like a 6-hour nap, and then I slept the whole night. What is that? Moral of the story is, that doesn't sound like someone who's ready for a child. Randomly just sleeps 12 hours and expects that out of their schedule. The cap wouldn't come off. So if you really look, I bit the cap off, and now it lives in this little bag. Cool. Sorry, I was simping. Embarrassing. That's embarrassing, Marnie, and you need to calm down. I don't want to, but I do need to, actually. That's, Marnie, that's a bit much. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. It's okay. No, we're good. It's perfectly natural. Very much cute and gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls are Texas citizens of Texas. That's me. I am so pale, it's illegal, actually. Y'all, she's here. Can you see it? Oh, don't look at my nails. And that's right. Texas licensed driver and citizen. How long will I do this terrible accent for? Only the rest of this video. As a lawful, legally allowed to drive resident of Texas, I am now legally, contractually both allowed and obligated to wear these outfits. By the way, sorry if the audio is terrible. I did in fact film this last night and the mic broke. Don't know what happened, but the microphone didn't work. Deep in the heart of Texas. So as you can see, the Texas government actually lawfully requires me to wear this now. It's against my will, but I won't complain because I got places to be and cows to feed. I would like to add that this would be a Lone Star if my video yesterday had worked. It was my last Lone Star. So we'll go with another American beer because we improvise on this channel. I did in fact go to the store trying to get some Lone Star. They were out. Supply chain, hello. I spilled Parmesan cheese all in my fridge and now it's in the lid of this beer. So to Texas, baby. Cheers. It's not as good. Y'all remember the Alamo? Never forget. On the outside I'm hooting, but on the inside I'm hollering, you know what I mean? As a proud citizen of Texas, I will only go 90 miles per hour or faster. I will wave every time that I change lanes. Apparently that's a big thing here. It's very polite to do. And all you gotta say is, if you are in California and you think about moving to Texas, don't. I was born there and I did live there my whole adult life. But the thing is I'm a Texan now, and as a Texan, you see the thing around here in these parts. Don't you come California, my Texas, raising up the housing prices and whatnot, making the rent so damn high. Deep in the heart of Texas. Me? Me? Yeah, no, I'm just here for my bachelorette party. Yeah, got all me and my girls come down to Austin Yeah, no, so it was between Austin or Nashville, and because let's be honest, none of us could afford Vegas. It's going to be the most interesting aspect of living specifically in Austin is the way that people would travel here for a bachelorette. I guess you budget for it, but drinks here are not cheap. Like if I wanted to truly do a bachelorette, I'd either go to Chico or like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess a college town. Like I'd go to San Marcos, but I mean, I don't know. It just is what it is being a grown up. You gotta pay $10 for a beer, for a cerveza, if you will. So I was just down on Guadalupe Street, Guadalupe. What is that? No, you see, it ends in a U-P-E. That is the oop sound. Guadalupe. There's no accent aigu on that, if you know what I'm saying. It's just my pet longhorns. Yeah, we just keep them for show, you know. It's just Austin, Texas, yeah, the longhorn. Yeah, no, you go UT. Go Longhorns. Hook 'em. Yeah, so you see, no, because I don't think you understand. So, by the way, to all my Texas people watching this, I'm embarrassed for you to see this. This is entertaining for me. I don't mean to be offensive. I'm culturally appropriating. Like, please let me just do that today. I'm so sorry to come and take your culture. I know it can be like really hard, but like, it's what we do best. Yes. No, I've loved the Astros my whole life. No, I'm the biggest Cowboys fan you've ever met. I've been to a game. I know exactly how football works. How could you even say that to me? My dad. Y'all going to church or what? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, someone's just out there hooting and hollering. This is how you two-step, right? Oh, no, yes, this necklace is, in fact, from Kendra Scott. Yeah, no, gotta support local businesses, you know. Dating a man born and raised in Texas, they're built different. They are, okay? They can drink more, and they can fucking cook. And that's hot. And that's all I'll say about the matter. I do need to say, I got these for a Halloween costume, at which point I did not have that much money. So they are, in fact, they're $30 from Academy, which is kind of like Dick's Sporting Goods. We don't have Academy in California. Well, y'all don't have Academy in California. I'm no longer included in that group, actually, because I now am, in fact, a Texas resident. Have been for the last year and a month, but now it is official. I have a driver's license. So yes, like I was saying, I will eventually one day go get some actually like cute, nice boots. So people here are just so nice, you know? Yes, you walk down the street, people say hi to you. People want to know about your day and know about your life. These people from California think they know everything. This is my favorite culture I've ever appropriated because as white women, we just show up and we go, oh my God, this is mine now. I don't have a personality outside of this on my own that I have to come up with on my own. I am whatever my environment, whatever I could steal from my environment. In actuality, and I will sit down in a second, have a moment about it, I love Texas. I love it here. Let's discuss. All right. I'll talk about how much I like Texas. As you know, I moved to Texas with my boyfriend at the time. He said, hey, I got a job. I'm moving in 10 days. And I went, shit, guess I'm moving to Texas. No real forethought, never been here before, no idea what I was getting myself into. It was a leap of faith. And it wasn't super easy. Being that far away from my family, and by my family I really just mean my dad, I didn't realize how hard it was gonna be. And at first it kind of wasn't. Moving here with my boyfriend at the time, he was like the person that I had to rely on. And he was, and it was, you know, we supported each other through like, we did Thanksgiving, just him and I, and same with Christmas. There's like this stereotype, I guess you could call it, that Southern hospitality. Girl, like, that's not a thing back in California. If you were alone on a holiday, they're like, that's a sad for you. Too bad. At least the people that I knew, for the most part. Because there were times I spent Thanksgiving alone in Chico when I was in college. The people that I have met in this city have welcomed me as I just spilled beer on my couch and on my shorts, and oh, it's cold, and it's on my ass cheek. It's fine. I'm fine. I will be now filming this segment with no pants on, so just enjoy that, I guess. As I was saying, the people I have met in Austin have welcomed me with open arms, exactly as I am, exactly where I'm at, and have shown me such hospitality, such grace, such guidance in like what is a very confusing and could be potentially very lonely and difficult time in my life. I'm gonna zoom you in a little. Let's just get... I'm in this new city. I'm 24. I'm feeling very lost, and I could be feeling very alone, but I really haven't. And especially these last 6 months, going through a breakup and like moving out actually on my own, scary. To be quite honest with you, like that is a big step and like a big life event. The way that people have shown up for me and let me rant and cry if I needed to, or, you know, help me get my mind off of it. Dude, the communities that I've been welcomed into, without question, it's amazing. Because there's a lot of things that I have started doing in Austin that are completely new to me. For example, I started running in the last like 7-8 months. Something I really never had any interest in before. And Austin has a bunch of different run clubs that meet up multiple times a week, and you meet all these amazing, wonderful, nice people. They do not care if it takes you longer to run your 2 miles than they run their 3 miles. Like, they don't care how fast you are, how slow you are. They'll cheer you on as you get to the finish line, and they're just like so nice. I started doing stand-up comedy, and same thing, I was like, yeah, no, this is my first open mic, like, I'm scared. The way everyone was so supportive and so nice and like really welcomed me into that community. The people that I worked with at Lululemon, I really think are like the highlight of moving to this city. And I met so many good friends and mentors that I never could have expected and never even really knew I needed. I met like older sisters and moms that have like really changed the way I see the world and the way I view myself and my success. The whole, this is what I need to be, like this is what society wants from me. They're like, who gives a fuck? And I'm like, oh my god, you're right. Who does give a fuck? I just think that that's so special that I have gotten to move to this city and really find who I actually am and be supported in that. People not be like, well, she's not like happy every second of every day, therefore I don't like her. Like, that's really something that I don't think you can find everywhere. And I think that something about Austin and the way it has welcomed me and so many other young transplants, I think it is really nice. But I just think it's really special that there are so many people that love me and care about me and want me to do well, because I don't think that that's super easy to find. And I think that this time in my life, especially like I said, the last 6 months since my breakup happened, I think that this could be a time where I could have felt extremely lonely and very much on my own, and I haven't. Like, there have been some things that I've needed to figure out on my own. Some of that's been really good for me, but there's always somebody that if I needed to, they'd be there. So yes, I think that there's something very special about Austin, Texas. Something very special about the people that I've met and that have supported me through this time in my life where I otherwise don't know if I'd be getting this same kind of support. Because I remember immediately after getting out of college, when I was working at Home Depot, being like, holy, like, I can't fucking figure, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? Like, what like, I don't feel like I'm in the right place. I don't feel like I'm doing the right things. And everyone was always like, shut up. Can you shut up? And then when I got out here, there were a bunch of people who were like, yeah, I mean, I'm 10 years older than you and I don't know either. And it's just something you get comfortable with and you really just lean into, and you just find what's fun and just do that. And the permission of like allowing that space to be held for me being like, confused and dumb and 24. And also just like the candidness with which people live their lives, I really, really appreciate. Because I've never done well with the people who are like, everything is great all the time. Nothing bad has ever happened. Nothing bad ever will happen. And I will never, like, I need people to be real. And I really, really appreciate the way that specifically the Lululemon I worked at really held a space for that and really supported people through tough things, whether it's like life transitions or whatever it was. People were on board and they were there for you. And even going back in there now when they're like, you're so missed, it makes me feel really special. It's like silly, but the people on my soccer team all coming to see my first comedy show, that was huge. Like, that's so nice. It's so sweet. And I really, really like it here. I think it is a testament to it's what you make it, because at first I didn't really like it here. And then I started actually doing stuff. And turns out the city doesn't invite you to go out in it. That's up to you, mamas. I don't know how I lived here for 6 months and had hardly seen anything. And I'm so glad that I decided to take those leaps, to put myself out there, to start doing stand-up, to start meeting people, even though I really hated it at first. Like, I've always been kind of like a shy person, and I was kind of gone now. And I just feel like I'm really growing into myself, and I could see this city working for that for years to come. And that makes me very happy to feel like I'm in the right place in my life and I'm on the right path to whatever the future holds. I got no specific plans, just goal number 1, have more fun. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. So to you and to my beer-soaked couch cushion and to me not wearing pants, cheers to 2022. I hope that you all are well. I hope you had a very happy Christmas and New Year's, and that you feel good about your future and where you're headed. And if not, I hope you feel capable of assessing and changing your life so that you can feel good about where you're headed. I love you. Tell me if I should dye my couch this same orange. I feel like it would be really cool. I feel like it would be really cool. I feel like it would be really cool. That's all I'm saying. I feel like it would be really cool. So you tell me, is it cool or what? I love you guys. I've been working on my comedy, so maybe soon I will have shows that you can get tickets to. We'll see. Have an amazing week. I will see you again soon because I have a bunch of ideas for content that you will actually enjoy, hopefully. And I'm just feeling good and refreshed and rejuvenated. So yeah, bye.